On a cliff above the sea, the village slept so quietly. The windows glowed with candlelight. The rain began to fall at night. It touched the roofs, it touched the stone. It found each house, each heart, each home. But in the drops so soft and near, a little voice began to appear. When the rain began to speak, the village stood still in the street. Not a storm, not a cry, just old voices passing by. When the rain began to sing, every drop remembered something, soft as bread and warm as light. The forgotten voices came home that night. A cup of rain and heard her mother call her name. An old man by the harbor wall heard a friend from years before. No one shouted, no one ran, they only listened hand in hand. For every drop that touched the ground returned a gentle human sound. And all the village understood the rain had come to bring back good. On a cliff above the sea, the village slept so quietly. The windows glowed with candlelight. The rain began to fall at night. It touched the roofs, it touched the stone. It found each house, each heart, each home. But in the drops so soft and near, a little voice began to appear. When the rain began to speak, the village stood still in the street. Not a storm, not a cry, just old voices passing by. When the rain began to sing, every drop remembered something, soft as bread and warm as light. The forgotten voices came home that night. A woman held a cup of rain and heard her mother call her name. An old man by the harbor wall heard a friend from years before. No one shouted, no one ran, they only listened hand in hand. For every drop that touched the ground returned a gentle human sound. And all the village understood the rain had come to bring back good. Lucia stood beside the door with rainwater she had gathered before. Inside the cup a voice grew clear, a phrase she had not heard in years. It said, "Come home before the night, so soft, so warm, so full of light." She closed her eyes and saw once more her childhood kitchen open door. In the cup of rainwater, a memory came alive. A voice that time had hidden returned from the sky. In the cup of rainwater, the past was not gone. It waited in the weather to find its way home. The old grandmother touched the glass and saw the seasons gently pass. A song, a laugh, a Sunday meal, the little things that make life real. The rain kept falling calm and slow on every roof and street below, and every person one by one found a voice beneath the rain's soft tongue. No magic cloud, no shining throne, just rain on stone and hearts alone. But sometimes that is all we need, a voice returning quietly. The cup grew still, the night grew wide, but warmth remained inside. Lucia stood beside the door with rainwater she had gathered before. Inside the cup a voice grew clear, a phrase she had not heard in years. It said, "Come home before the night, so soft, so warm, so full of light." She closed her eyes and saw once more her childhood kitchen open door. In the cup of rainwater, a memory came alive, a voice that time had hidden returned from the sky. In the cup of rainwater, the past was not gone. It waited in the weather to find its way home. The old grandmother touched the glass and saw the seasons gently pass. A song, a laugh, a Sunday meal, the little things that make life real. The rain kept falling calm and slow on every roof and street below, and every person one by one found a voice beneath the rain's soft tongue. No magic cloud, no shining throne, just rain on stone and hearts alone. But sometimes that is all we need, a voice returning quietly. The cup grew still, the night grew wide, but warmth remained inside. The Puddles shone like silver eyes, reflecting roofs and cloudy skies. And in each one a voice was kept, a word once lost, a song once slept. The fisherman heard the harbor call, his younger laughter clear and small. The seamstress heard a promise made beside a window in the shade. Voices in the puddles, voices in the rain, little pieces of the past coming home again. Voices in the alleys, voices by the sea. The village heard what it had lost and what it used to be. Began to play, a soft accordion led the way. The rain on rooftops kept the time, like tiny bells in gentle rhyme. The villagers walked through the square with glowing water everywhere. No one spoke above the sound, they listened to what rain had found. Some voices smiled, some voices sighed, some brought tears they could not hide. But every voice was kind and true, a little light the heart once knew. And in the puddles deep and bright, the village found itself that night. The puddles shone like silver eyes, reflecting roofs and cloudy skies. And in each one a voice was kept, a word once lost, a song once slept. The fisherman heard the harbor call, his younger laughter clear and small. The seamstress heard a promise made beside a window in the shade. Voices in the puddles, voices in the rain, little pieces of the past coming home again. Voices in the alleys, voices by the sea. The village heard what it had lost and what it used to be. A mandolin began to play, a soft accordion led the way. The rain on rooftops kept the time, like tiny bells in gentle rhyme. The villagers walked through the square with glowing water everywhere. No one spoke above the sound, they listened to what rain had found. Some voices smiled, some voices sighed, some brought tears they could not hide. But every voice was kind and true, a little light the heart once knew. And in the puddles deep and bright, the village found itself that night. At midnight near the olive trees, a figure came with sea-born breeze. Its arms within its face was pale, its body made of mist and veil. A silver nose, a ribboned hand, it stepped across the sleeping land. It did not speak with tongue or breath, but rain obeyed each quiet step. The rain-voiced creature led the way through the village, soft and gray. Every drop became a song, every voice returned before long. The rain-voiced creature, calm and bright, turned the rain to candlelight, and all who followed through the street heard old love beneath their feet. It touched a the wall replied. It touched a door, a voice inside. It touched the fountain, still and warm, and morning songs began reborn. The people followed, slow and near, holding cups and bowls to hear. The creature bowed beneath the rain, then raised the voices once again. No fear, no darkness, only grace. Rain light on each long-nosed face. A village learning how to keep the voices hidden in its sleep. And when it vanished in the mist, the rain still sounded like a kiss. At midnight near the olive trees, a figure came with sea-born breeze. Its arms within its face was pale, its body made of mist and veil. A silver nose, a ribboned hand, it stepped across the sleeping land. It did not speak with tongue or breath, but rain obeyed each quiet step. The rain-voiced creature led the way through the village, soft and gray. Every drop became a song, every voice returned before long. The rain-voiced creature, calm and bright, turned the rain to candlelight, and all who followed through the street heard old love beneath their feet. Touched the wall replied. It touched a door, a voice inside. It touched the fountain, still and warm, and morning songs began reborn. The people followed slow and near, holding cups and bowls to hear. The creature bowed beneath the rain, then raised the voices once again. No fear, no darkness, only grace. Rain light on each long-nosed face. A village learning how to keep the voices hidden in its sleep. When it vanished in the mist, the rain still sounded like a kiss. By dawn the rain had softened down, a golden hush lay on the town. The stones were wet, the sea was blue, and every heart felt clean and new. The voices no longer filled the air, but something tender stayed in there. In every kitchen, street and wall, the village remembered them all. The morning after the rain, nothing looked the same. The roof still shone, the bread was warm, but every heart had changed. The morning after the rain, the silence was not cold, for all the voices people lost had found their way back home. Lucia smiled beside the door. The fisherman sang like years before. The grandmother hummed a melody, soft as wind above the sea. The musician played beneath the vine. The rainwater caught the morning shine. And from that day when showers came, the village listened for each name. Some voices leave, some voices stay, some return on rainy days. And when the world feels far and wide, listen to the rain outside. The words we lose, the songs that sleep. And when the village needs to hear, the forgotten voices reappear. By dawn the rain had softened down, a golden hush lay on the town. The stones were wet, the sea was blue, and every heart felt clean and new. The voices no longer filled the air, but something tender stayed in there. In every kitchen, street and wall, the village remembered them all. The morning after the rain, nothing looked the same. The roof still shone, the bread was warm, but every heart had changed. The morning after the rain, the silence was not cold, for all the voices people lost had found their way back home. Lucia smiled beside the door. The fisherman sang like years before. The grandmother hummed a melody, soft as wind above the sea. The musician played beneath the vine. The rainwater caught the morning shine. And from that day when showers came, the village listened for each name. Some voices leave, some voices stay, some return on rainy days. And when the world feels far and wide, listen to the rain outside. For rain remembers what hearts keep, the words we lose, the songs that sleep. And when the village needs to hear, the forgotten voices reappear. The puddles shone like silver eyes, reflecting roofs and cloudy skies. And in each one a voice was kept, a word once lost, a song once slept. The fisherman heard the harbor call, his younger laughter clear and small. The seamstress heard a promise made beside a window in the shade. Voices in the puddles, voices in the rain, little pieces of the past coming home again. Voices in the alleys, voices by the sea. The village heard what it had lost and what it used to be. Began to play, a soft accordion led the way. The rain on rooftops kept the time, like tiny bells in gentle rhyme. The villagers walked through the square with glowing water everywhere. No one spoke above the sound, they listened to what rain had found. Some voices smiled, some voices sighed, some brought tears they could not hide. But every voice was kind and true, a little light the heart once knew. And in the puddles deep and bright, the village found itself that night. Lucia stood beside the door with rainwater she had gathered before. Inside the cup a voice grew clear, a phrase she had not heard in years. It said, "Come home before the night, so soft, so warm, so full of light." She closed her eyes and saw once more her childhood kitchen open door. In the cup of rainwater, a memory came alive. A voice that time had hidden returned from the sky. In the cup of rainwater, the past was not gone. It waited in the weather to find its way home. The old grandmother touched the glass and saw the seasons gently pass. A song, a laugh, a Sunday meal, the little things that make life real. The rain kept falling calm and slow on every roof and street below, and every person one by one found a voice beneath the rain's soft tongue. No magic cloud, no shining throne, just rain on stone and hearts alone. But sometimes that is all we need, a voice returning quietly. The cup grew still, the night grew wide, but warm. The puddles shone like silver eyes, reflecting roofs and cloudy skies. And in each one a voice was kept, a word once lost, a song once slept. The fisherman heard the harbor call, his younger laughter clear and small. The seamstress heard a promise made beside a window in the shade. Voices in the puddles, voices in the rain, little pieces of the past coming home again. Voices in the alleys, voices by the sea. The village heard what it had lost and what it used to be. A mandolin began to play, a soft accordion led the way. The rain on rooftops kept the time, like tiny bells in gentle rhyme. The villagers walked through the square, with glowing water everywhere. No one spoke above the sound, they listened to what rain had found. Some voices smiled, some voices sighed, some brought tears they could not hide. But every voice was kind and true, a little light the heart once knew. And in the puddles deep and bright, the village found itself that night